As a survivor in Dead by Daylight, your typical tasks either involve looping the killer or completing the generators, and one of the most important parts about the latter is skill checks. Completing your skill checks can be the difference between exploding the generator or continuing the progress. In today's video, I've put together 3 builds on 3 killers that bring out the very idea to destroy survivors' hope with these impossible skill checks that they can't hit. So I hope you enjoy. Alright, so we have Doctor. We are running his impossible skill check build, which involves unnerving presence, chlorophobia, distressing, and I'm going to be pairing it up with unnerving. The way this works is pretty much we pretend like Status Blast, we pretend like Static Blast just doesn't exist, and therefore we go ahead and just run and only use shock therapy on survivors. She went round. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go mid-map, actually, and use my only Static Blast of the game. That way everyone becomes insane, and that way they're going to start getting a little bit of interesting skill checks. Let's go ahead and check who was behind. I think someone's here. Yep, someone is here. We have a detective tap. Let's see. He does throw it immediately. I'll just break it on this side, honestly. It gives him the least amount of time to do anything. What we will do, though, is we will go ahead and shock him here. That way he can't do anything. Shock him here. Just too late, unfortunately. Thankfully, Static Blast is back. Therefore, our terror radius should be doing its thing now. And let's just keep tasting our good friend Tap here. He manages to dodge it, but it doesn't really matter because we get the hit. Gonna keep chasing him around. He's gonna throw it, therefore we shock him. And preemptive shock. And therefore he can't do anything. So hopefully with these, I should maybe get some, but the issue is that it purely relies on survivors not being able to hit their skill checks. We just made everyone go back to even more insanity. I think I'm just gonna try and defend this side of the map. We do have a Michaela. She makes that. Interesting. I need to relearn my timings. Gonna be here on Michaela. Shock that there. And just basically leave her with 0 options. And get the down. Gonna continue to walk back over here. The hallucination was here, which means you're here, our hallucination, giving us some value. She's gonna go down. I'm honestly fine. I think I'll just keep, like, hovering around here, honestly. Hello? There's someone here. We have the Nancy. She obviously can't throw it, and quick hit there. Static Blast is now back, so we should have the big terror radius. Ooh, not enough range. What I'm gonna do is kick this. That way, we can just keep this loop not being as super strong. We get a skill check failure. We get 2 skill check failures. There we go. And that will keep her shocked. Just long enough. Michaela over there going insane, that's fine. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna use 6 stacks of Undone on this, therefore getting some nice value. Ooh, we have a Michaela. Hello. Just randomly walks into me. Nice. I feel like Undone is one of the only perks that kind of works well with only Doctor. Since it relies purely on skill checks, I feel like that's like a big issue for it. We did see Tap over here when we were bringing her, so I'll have a little look over here. We do actually hear a boon downstairs. I think what I'll do is I'll kick this and come and kick this boon, therefore they can't use it. Won't know what it is, but it's not in play anymore, so at least there's that. But as long as we kind of just stay in the middle of the map, our terror radius is pretty much constantly just going to be harassing these people. as we find Michaela. She vaults that. She has nowhere to go, but she has live. Undone proccing again. Nice. I shot just in case the pallet was there. It wasn't, but we get the down. Don't think basement's down here. I think I just take her upstairs. Yep, there's another skill check going off. We're really starting to get some Undone value. There's another. This build just makes healing a absolute nightmare. And I think Tap's kind of understood that. Where are you, Mr. Tap? Hello. Another one going off too. This person here is just giving us 18 stacks of Undone. Go ahead and kick this. She went over here. Now let's see where she can go. There's not many options, but we shock now. It limits her options down to zilch. Now she can't go for the window, and she is dead. We have 18 stacks of Undone. I want to see if I can get a potential 30 to get maximum value out of the perk, but if I need to, I think I'll just go ahead and use the stacks where I can. Hello, Nancy. Nancy is running in the way that I actually want to be going, which is nice because it's going to start hitting the people over by the unhook. She predicted I was going to fake it. I'm not going to go fully round. Instead, I'll just do this. I don't reach her, sadly. Just going to keep chasing her here. Too late. I need to keep relearning my doctor timings. Gonna go down the hole. Another one. They failed a skill check over there. And let's just keep chasing Nancy here. She takes us back upstairs. So we're in a pretty good spot right now. We're gonna get Bloodlust. She is making tons of distance, but this is fine. Bloodlust should be keeping us within range. I'm gonna fake it, yeah. I get her with Bloodlust 2 here. Thankfully. Alright, let's bring you back on over to a hook over here. And let's just walk over here. Maybe they're healing. To which if they are healing, well they weren't. Someone's here. We have a tap. I don't think I will get maximum value out of Undone. So I think I'll just kick the gen out front. That way I can get at least value from the perk. I mean, we got, I think it was something like 27 stacks? Ooh, they did heal for it. That's really good. I am just gonna go kick this. Let's just watch all this progress disappear. 27, or what was it? 20? No, 24, I think. I don't remember how many stacks I just put on that, but enough. And I think this is where I use Static Blast. We know Nancy's over here, so honestly, I think I can take a shack chase now. It's not that big of an issue. She just vaults immediately. Nice. She can't do anything. But we do force the other pallet down, which is very nice. She is just going to distance us, which is a smart decision. Maybe a bit too much distance. No, she went back on herself. That was good play. Shocker there. She can't do anything about it. Give her a good smack on the head. She's going to be running right back to shack. Let's see if I can stop her. No, not in range. Will she vault? She does. I felt like she was going to try and throw the pallet, but doesn't matter. As you can see there, we still get her. Alright, Nancy, come with me. We're gonna go put you up on another hook. And I think by the progress of this generator, we know where our friend's been. Well, there she is all the way over there. I get the feeling that she's gonna keep running, so we need to intercept her. Ooh, never mind. I found Hatch. And our clone, or our hallucination, was looking at her over here. Well, I think she doesn't want to play. I'll just quickly get the bot. That way, we can get the Mori and get on over to our next game. Nice. Well, there you go. We got a good amount of undone value from that, as well as just generally making it really hard for them to heal. But yeah, on to the next one. Alright, next killer is Albert Wesker. We have decided to replace Undone with no Quarter. So obviously Albert's base terror radius makes it really, really annoying for survivors to, well, it makes it good for skill check builds. And we're pairing it up with no Quarter and pairing it up with more healing, or just the same build but with no Quarter. That way it should be impossible to heal against me. Got a Feng Min here. Oh my god. I have no idea what happened there. I think my brain just like fully turned off and just stuttered for a second there. We can keep chasing Feng though. Let's see where she goes. She does just choose to fully run. Well, you know, here's the thing, Feng. Oh my god, I can't do anything. I'm not doing well. Normally I do well as Wesker, but right now I'm not performing. Oh my word. I think the best thing is to pretend that this thing doesn't exist. That way I can recover my ego. Well, we immediately get the hit on a Claudette here. And I mess up everything that I want to do. I can't do this. I suck. You know, let's just do this. The simple mind game. That way my terror radius is now huge. So we're gonna go ahead and put her up here. We do hear someone was on this gen. Over here, it's the Feng. And I still don't get her. This is really bad. I need to get a grab, else like my build is just going to waste. Gonna keep just, I guess, sitting here. I mean, there's only one real place they can come from, so I'm not particularly too worried. We have Feng here, though. Finally grab her. She's gonna just jump straight down. I see no reason to keep chasing her. Hopefully it means that I can bait out someone else. We know they're over here. I'm gonna go... She's pre-running. I can't, like, take that chase there. Well, here is a V. So at least we're getting someone. We're gonna go put you up here. And this is where this build hopefully now starts to shine, as it pretty much forces people into being injured for the entire game. We do see a Olara here. Say hello. Nice. Get her just with the one she didn't expect the full send. That means another infection too. I presume she will drop that way. We just vault on behind her. And we get the down. That was an extremely rough start. Thankfully though, I'm kind of recovering. They managed to heal? Jeez. Seems like my build is not doing as great as I would have hoped it to. Then again, they could have just been healing edge map, so there's another explanation for it. They did finish the gen over here, so I think I just keep roaming and seeing if I can keep spreading the terror radius. Well, we see someone has ran over here. Well, let's go say hello to whoever this was. It was a Feng Min. Feng's undoubtedly just gonna vault, so I'll just keep chasing her, because I can. I should have sent that way sooner. That's on me. She pretty much gets the pallet for free. She doesn't take it, though. Interesting. I have to vault this now, and, well, she's gonna get this pallet for free, too. And I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk right back into the map. The idea is I cannot stick to a chase for too long. If I stick to one chase for too long, I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot. We do have a Claudette. And we immediately get her with our kinetic bound. We can see there is someone failing skill checks. So presumably that is our build going to work here. I mean, I'd have no idea what else it would be. Let's try and get her to drop. Nah. I thought I could maybe shimmy her there, but alas, I don't get it. I tried to rush back on over here, but it doesn't seem like I'm gonna get it. Yep, it was Aurora healing. She just pre-drops this, that's fine. What we can do, though, is just keep chasing her around here. They're just gonna keep pre-throwing things, which on this map is a pretty effective strategy. Because unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do to just not counter it. I kind of just have to stick near my gens now, which kind of sucks. I can't lie. What I can do, though, is just get rid of all the pallets. That way they have less options. Failure of a skill check. Which is pretty nice. Gives us the immediate one-shot on the Fang. And what we'll do is we'll just drag her right back on into the map. Therefore, they have to come to me if they want to do anything. Where did Rose go? Well, we see scratch marks on the back stairs there, so that means they should be coming up via here. I am correct. There is a Claudette here. I'm imagining that Claudette will throw this, so we just break. Therefore, I don't really have to worry about it, and hopefully... Yep. We get the slam. She's opting not to throw this, but she's running to the strong fillers. I'd rather not. Instead, I will swap chase here and just keep applying pressure to as many people as I physically can. Rose is pointing at us. That way we can just keep Ouroboros pretty much consistently just doing its job. We get the down. Nice. Rose is just kind of having a stare off with us. She's smart. I will keep chasing her here, because I have that option too. She even pre-drops this, and I just get rid of this. Because there's nothing she can do to avoid that. And what I can do is just pick her up and bring her into the map, just like how I did with everyone else. Therefore meaning people have to kind of deal with my skill checks. We're also getting a bunch of... Well, we're getting a lot of use out of Ouroboros, which is fairly nice. She's just sat here. Just get rid of the pallet. They're using pretty much all of their cans. So we may even just get to a point where Ouroboros just comes into play. Just wait for the right moment. And there we go. Another down. Which makes it even significantly worse for them, because now we have 3 injures, 2 infections, and they pretty much have no gen pressure. Well, they're choosing to go down here, and they're getting rid of another pallet. I'm not exactly not going to say no to it. No idea where V went. I was hoping I could try and maybe get her, but Rose is still in there. I will go ahead and check on this generator, because I'm pretty sure Fang will be here. I am correct. I couldn't go. That's unfortunate. It's not like it will matter much, because we can just do this, get the free hit. And we're still at pretty much the same situation as we were before. But now everyone's injured. So this is incredibly bad for them right now. When we get the down, they are unable to heal here, thankfully. Which leaves them in a really bad spot. You can actually see the both of them. They both choose to vault immediately. I'm gonna go ahead, do the shortcut. Hello, Claudette. Honestly, I'll just go ahead and hook you. I didn't expect to run into you. They are still healing. We know where they're healing. They do get it. That's really good from them. The main issue, though, is that can they keep it? Because, obviously here, it doesn't matter. Someone's getting hit here. Therefore, they can't heal. And we'll keep chasing her here. Hopefully, we can find them. There they are. We can hear Fangs running in our direction. It's not going to change what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to keep chasing V. See what V's up to. Nice. The quick 2 tap on her with the bounding. And the V seems to not want to be in the game anymore. I don't blame her. Another failed skill check. Very, very nice. Ooh, hello, Lara. Well, we know she's down there, but I also know that Fangman is here. She gets the gen. It doesn't really mean much, though, as I know that she's back there. Yep, there she is. Well, let's see if I can do something here. Ooh, she pre-vaulted. Incredibly smart from the Rose there. She will throw this. That is fine. It essentially leaves her in a really terrible scenario right now. Nah, nearly. If only I had Eerie Lab Photo. I feel like I could do something with that. Either way, we'll just keep chasing her here. Maybe she gets Hatch. I won't be too upset if she does. She's here. Let's see if I can do this. Nope, I cannot. Well, I tried to hug tech, but it seems like I can't. Well, there we go. Albert Wesker getting the job done. They were unable to heal, pretty much. And with Urboss doing its thing, pretty much made it impossible for them to do anything. But yeah, let's get on to the last game. Alright, so the final build we have is for Michael Myers himself. We're running a bit of an interesting thing. Michael not really known for having a terror radius. Obviously, he has Stalker mode, which makes him undetectable. But we are running his purple meme add-on, and what that allows us to do is extend our time of Slaughtering Strike every time we hit someone with it. Therefore, meaning we could theoretically stay in Slaughtering Strike for the entire match. We're also pairing it up with Huntress's Lullaby. Ooh, alive. Nice. We're pairing it up with Huntress's Lullaby. Ooh, nice. Well, you're dead. Finally, I can say what I want to say. We're pairing it up with Huntress's Lullaby. That's the only change to the build. And pretty much, we're just going to see where this goes. I'm doing something extremely risky here. I'm going for a very far hit. I may not make this. No, I do. Very nice. We're also pairing it up with Rabbit, so that when we are in Evil Incarnate, our terror radius is slightly bigger. We're gonna get an extension of our Evil Incarnate. And we already have one stack of Huntress's Lullaby. Just vault. Get a good stab. I'll pick her up. No need to waste time. And let's go ahead and put you back up on a hook here. Just start farming stacks on our Huntress's Lullaby. I don't know if they saw this hex. I kind of hope they didn't. What we can do, though, is we can keep chasing the Nia. Oh, I nearly got her there, too. What I want to do is wait so I can stalk her. That way I can get Evil Incarnate back and actually start playing around with my Terror Radius again. Thank you, Nia. This Nia's playing pretty interesting here. We'll activate Evil Incarnate again. We get rid of it, but she's running into us. Interesting decision. I'm gonna get more charges back. And hopefully now is where the Huntress's Lullaby starts to take effect, as we are now starting to get a few stacks on it. Obviously, running a Hex by itself, extremely dangerous. Lots of potential for it to fail. Oh, I nearly got her. That's a shame. We get her here, though. Where'd she go? There. Just keep chasing her here. Chasing the bald Tori. Ooh, there is Sable here. I want her to use Sprint Burst because she's walking there, so she 100% has Sprint Burst. We vault this too. She will throw this, no doubt. And what we'll do is we'll just get rid of it. And charge our strike. And we get her. Oh no. I heard someone coming. That's really bad. Sable gets the save, but we do now know that there is no safeness to... Oh, she just ran. Oh, that's really sad for me. She just opts to make distance, which is, like, fair enough. I do get her, though. I heard you coming. This time, we don't get pallet saved. I need to run over here. I can't let them see that totem. And I feel like if they do see it, we know which side we have to start defending. Our evil incarnate is going to run out. That's fine. Let's see if I can see Lara in the distance. I don't. I do see Sable. Just kind of stood there. So, there we go. We got our stock points off of Lara. Nice. And we can just now start going about our business once again. As I do need to defend... Ah, they found it. Unlucky. We did get some value out of it. They were not completing some skill checks, which was providing us some value. I will proc it here, though, purely because I know that this Nia is dead hook, and if I can... Well, she doesn't want to give me anything. That's fair enough. What I will do is I will just go ahead and hook her, though. I'm not opposed to doing that. But our Chlorophobia is still coming in handy. As I'm going to just get rid of the pallet there, too. No real reason not to. As we get rid of the other one, too. Chasing the Sable. See? We just... Nice. We get it. Thought I was going to get stunned there, to be honest. And we just keep chasing her here. Ooh, she has Syringe. Fair enough. Good uses from the Syringe from Sable there. Just makes it to the next pallet. Just get rid of the other pallet for her. Leave her pretty much no options. She ran this way. A fumble by me, but very well played from Sable. Just gonna vault this. Got no reason not to. Nah, I don't get it. What we can do though is just stalk her. Why did I activate it? My dumb brain forgot you automatically swap into you automatically go into pursuer mode. Let's see if I can do something here. If she lets me, which she is. Ooh. Get her just before my turn radius gives out. What we can now do is go ahead and hook her on the hill, which makes this extremely bad for them. Cook the gen. No reason not to. We do see them. Well, we see someone. So let's go say hi. We see Lara. See if I can give Lara a good old hi with our good old knife. And we have another down, and this game is starting to look like it's already over. Tori gets the save, that's fine. We can see Fang, or not Fang, we can see Sable. We do not know where our good friend Tori is. Well, we see her. She's on this gen. Sable drops down. I'm not really too interested in her. I want the fresh chase, just so I can showcase the add-on a bit more. Very gimmicky add-on, but still, it's extremely fun for me. I've had a lot of fun running this add-on, to be honest. I'm just gonna wait to get rid of it. No reason not to. Already out. Now we just need to gain back our mode. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and do this. She lets us get it all. Nice. Therefore, We can just proc this. And we get the Slaughtering Strike there too. And now our tear radius is once again at maximum, just emitting absolutely everywhere it can. And we'll just keep chasing her here. Might as well. There is a pallet here I forgot to get rid of. We can just use our strike to get rid of it. We see Lara as well. Use our Slaughtering Strike to just get the extra necessary speed to catch up. And there's another down. This game is starting to look a bit terrible for them, as they're just, well, they're struggling to do skill checks. We saw a crow. It means they're around here. Hello, Lara. She's just gonna run to this pallet. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Get rid of it already, so I don't have to worry about it. Interesting pathing from Lara here. Very interesting. Very smart, too. Completely confused me. Just gonna keep chasing her. Gonna pull up the knife. It's a shame because we get brought out of it, but we still get the stabbing. I mean, Sable's gonna take the hit there, which, you know, fair enough. But I don't think you make anything, Sable. So I don't know how good of a decision that was for you. Now we get Basement Hook, which is very, very nice. And now everyone's on Dead Hook, so this is even more nice. We can see a skill check fails, probably thanks to our Terror Radius perks. Take a quick little visit. We can hear the Tori is over here. Just do some stalking. We did get it, nice. Break 1, break 2. And now that gives us all we need to activate this and go for the kills. Gonna go ahead and put Tori to her death as well. We do see some scratch marks there. Saw a little bit. They ran this way. We can actually see the Lara in the distance, so let's go say hi. Where do you think you're going, Miss Lara Croft? Do a little shimmy here. There's pretty much no pallets left on this map for them to use, which therefore means it's just pretty much over for them. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and hook her. That way we can maybe get the Sable too, but ooh, they finished the gen. Very nice. That does, however, kind of expose where they are. Yep, there's the blood over there. Well, 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 Miss Sable. Well, well, well. Well, there you go. Getting value out of the very gimmicky Myers add-on. We did also get some value out of Huntress's Lullaby, but yeah. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, first I'd like to say thank you. As always, if you'd love to support the channel, be sure to subscribe, as well as leave a comment letting me know what your favorite build is. As always, I always appreciate your support, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.